How does this chord function in the key of B? Here's what's written from low to high. Okay, so first thing we want to do is just figure out what the notes are. From low to high, the notes written are B, F sharp, A natural, D sharp, and then on top we have another F sharp. Now I did throw the key signature in here for the key of B. It's got 5 sharps in it, F, C, G, D, and A. If you don't know how to read your key signature, what you're going to do is go to the last sharp and then go up a half step. That tells you the major key, okay? For flats in the key signature, it's a different formula. But if you don't know how to do that, that's how you do it for sharps, to find the major key. So we have all of these sharps, and the one note that does stick out is the A natural. That doesn't fit in the key of B. Usually it's A sharp. So we're going to have to figure out what the chord is to figure out what's going on. So in order to build the chord, what we're going to do is stack notes into ascending thirds. With these letter names, we're going to end up labeling B as the root, D sharp is the third of the chord, F sharp is the fifth, and then on top, the A natural is going to be the seventh of the chord. If you don't know how to do that, when you stack thirds, you just skip every other letter name of your musical alphabet. Okay, so B, D sharp, F sharp, A. That's what the chord is. So this is some type of B chord. Now, what kind of B chord is it? You have to look at the intervals between the notes to figure out the quality of the chord. B up to D sharp is 4 half steps. That's a major third. D sharp up to F sharp, that's 3 half steps. That's a minor third. Major third plus minor third, that's a recipe for a major chord. So this is a B major chord. Now the A on top ends up being a minor seventh above the root, or it's a minor third above the fifth here, F sharp up to A. So that recipe, a major chord plus a minor seventh on top, that is the recipe for a 7 chord or a dominant 7 chord. So if you saw this in like a chord chart, this would be a B7 chord, okay? Now, back to the question, how does this function in the key of B? This is a little tricky because it is a B major chord, so you might think, well, this is a 1 chord or a tonic chord. It's not because of the A natural. The A natural doesn't fit in the key of B, so this has to be something else. What is it? Well, this is a dominant 7 chord, and if you remember, when you're building chords on a major scale or even minor scales as well, the only scale degree that you get this dominant chord is on the 5th scale degree. So this chord has to function as 5 of something, okay? So B is 5 of what? Well, it's 5 of the note E. Now, the note E is the 4th scale degree in the key of B. So what this is a 5/7 of 4. It's a secondary function chord. I hope that makes sense. I'll see you next time.